Okay.
All right. This is FSD V9 2021.4.12.18, I think it was, or 18.12, one of those.
Yeah.
But either way, okay. So we're gonna what we're trying here. This is probably gonna be a short clip, but what we're trying to do here is we're gonna do some roundabouts. I'm gonna take us around a couple of them, and then what I'm gonna do is I will plan it so that it goes like, you know, what, a full like 90 degrees if possible. Okay, so here we go. So look at that. Okay, so it's got this huge like kind of gray area, so it's gonna go around it. It's got a gray area and then like a purple circle around it. And then actually up here on the right, there's like a huge, like a bunch of cones, so it's gonna go to the left a little bit. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is, let's just go. So it's gonna go up here, and then what I wanna do is, let's go over here again. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna re-engage. Again, this is partially a little bit of human error because I'm trying to pick locations on the fly. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna make a left. Let's try to figure out this. But actually, you know, I think if there's, what I want to do is I want to go here. I want to go to this place, Roto Mobility. Okay, perfect, because I want it to go all the way around the roundabout. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, it's noticing cars in driveways. And by the way, I got my friend Rom here from Elon Accessories doing these videos with us.
That's a good observation. Yeah, you're right. It is seeing cars in the driveway.
Yep.
That's a good point. Okay.
All right, so it's seeing cars that are, okay. So let's see how it handles this. So this is gonna be like pretty much like a 90-degree like left turn, but around a roundabout. So.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Wow. So what's interesting here, dude, like it's taking it way better than 8.2.
Yeah, remember
because 8.2 would hug it a ton.
Yeah.
So
this was a lot smoother.
Let me pick this location over here. Okay.
That was impressive. I was impressed. I mean, I remember doing that.
Sorry, one thing it just did, it slowed down for the speed bump.
Oh, right.
So, and then now it's taken off. But yeah, sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, yeah, I remember doing that when we first got the FSD the day after, and you know, this one is a lot smoother. This one's definitely a lot mature FSD for sure.
Yep. Okay, so actually, I think I'm going the wrong way. So I'm gonna turn around, and I'm gonna try to do one more quick roundabout. So I'm disengaging from the vision. Get them back up, and turn. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is probably pick let's just go here. So this is right up here. I'm just gonna literally pick this end thing right here. Turn off my blinker. All right, and then yeah, so definitely things are smoother. I mean, it's still, this is obviously, I mean, it's still beta,
right?
Clearly, but you can definitely tell it's a lot smoother.
It's a lot smooth, a lot graceful. Yeah. As you can see, because it sees clearly, right? It knows. I mean, there's no confusion, as Elon said. You know, camera only.
Yep.
Yeah, just one.
Yeah, look at that.
Data source.
Exactly.
Nice.
So what do we want to do now, man?
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I don't know what else we can.
Go back to Safeway, maybe, or I mean, just drive around, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
Or let's see. Should we just, I don't know, pick up? Where's this? So this, just pick like a random location here.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be, you know, straights.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of.
Challenge it, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Turn right.
Wow, look at that.
Look at that visualization. Yeah.
Jeez.
Very nice.
Yeah, if you need to grab a picture, feel free to.
I don't want to.
I can't because obviously I'm driving.
Yeah, I don't want you to either.
Yeah, of course. So it's crazy. We're just passing a dealership and all those cars are showing up on the right.
Yeah.
That's
Bye-bye.
sick.
Telling them bye-bye.
GM, you're screwed.
Bye-bye,
Pretty
guys.
much. It's over.
Leaving in the dust.
Alright, so here it's going to be interesting. So we're supposed to make a left up here. So we'll see what happens. Okay. We have a bunch of construction over here. Okay, so good to know. Okay, so turn green.
Ooh, you did not see it?
It kind of blurred out a little bit there, to be honest. So you know what's interesting is that when it, like right there, what I just noticed was that it kind of, everything kind of went foggy.
Oh, okay.
So that's where I was like, you know, it was kind of going a little bit weird there. So yeah.
Interesting.
It was kind of, you know, fading, kind of like some of these other things on the right.
Right. So there's no.
So I wonder.
edge.
I mean, I don't know if that was an issue with the vision.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take it up to 35. It's just a little too slow for me.
Yeah.
And again, I'm just picking some random location.
This is basically, you know, what DMV test is, where, you know, the instructor comes in and says, okay, let's drive straight, you know, let's drive right.
Yeah. All right. So
Okay, it stops. That's good.
Yeah.
Good job.
Made the full right-hand turn, and then it's going to get
stays in
over.
the line.
Yep. Needs to get out. Okay, I've made a late change there, so I'm going to send that in too. Yeah, so I think
Okay, and tracks. Oh, that was an interesting challenge. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Okay.
not that one. So it did stop for the track right there.
Okay. But we don't want it to, right? Because it's a passenger car.
Yep.
Let's stop. Okay. I mean, it makes sense if it was for a semi-truck.
Yep. What's up, Netflix? Just passing Netflix right now.
Pretty soon, you know, you have driving visualization there, Netflix playing here, right?
Yeah. That's really the future. Wonder if this guy, what's up, Tesla?
I know.
Maybe he's driving with the Beta right now. You don't even know.
Yeah.
But yeah, even the visualization, man, I still can't get over it. It feels very, very much detailed.
It is very detailed, very clean.
Yeah. Like here, it's just like, you know, even to see it, literally, it can see this thick cement right there.
Right.
And then here, it just changes to something else, right?
Yeah. I mean, this is a output, right? I'm sure it sees a lot more than this, right? This is what we get to see.
Yep. But what we saw before, I think, was like more of the technical stuff. Like it's literally looking ahead and it's color coding it.
Right. And also with the radar support information built into it. Now this is vision only. Nice.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Took that turn pretty well.
Yeah. I mean, basically, essentially at this point, just put in some, LA address and, sit back and relax, right?
Yeah. I mean, overall, yeah. Right. But that's the thing, right? So, I mean, even in the email, it's like this thing can do something, it could make a wrong turn at one point. And so you have to stay fully engaged.
Right.
But overall, man, like, it's really smooth.
It is. It is definitely smooth. I mean, think about it. It's a vision only, right? There's no other input. So vision only, it's seeing so much better. I feel like the FSD now is getting more confident, right? It's more mature, more confident, more decisive in where it wants to go, which is very comforting. As a driver, you're like, okay, if I know where you're going, I can, either trust you or, I have my options open. So I really like the purple medium.
Oh yeah.
Nice color choice.
Yeah. It feels literally like what are those apps nowadays that like literally, like they make your face or the visualizations, they literally become like artwork. That's literally what it feels like, man.
Right. Those emoticons you're talking about, or
something like that, yeah. But it'll take a picture of you and make you look like the Mona Lisa. Okay, so here we're gonna be making a left into a apartment complex.
You're talking about filters, but I think this basically makes road has personality. Oh, that's
yeah. So there's
gated.
obviously So I'm gonna just turn around. Sorry, I made a wrong turn. I'll flip around.
All right.
Thank you. I think I can just go here. All right. So let's go back. All right. So what I'm gonna do is let's go kind of. What was that there? Let's go to this Safeway. Kind of make our way back, if you know what I mean. Okay, let me put back up my window. So yeah, what happened was that was a gated community, and so I didn't want to go in there, so I disengaged. And then obviously you heard me. I talked to the security guard there, and I was trying to navigate that turn. So. Yeah, so I think, overall, I think the biggest things from like the 8.2 is it's just a lot smoother. Obviously, the visualization is huge. And again, the one interesting thing here is that like my Model X does not have the cabin camera. So, I don't know how that's impacting the other drivers, obviously, if they're not paying attention. But here, you can clearly tell I'm pretty engaged. But things are just a lot smoother. I mean, and you're probably going to hear that a billion times from all of the testers. But there's less jerkiness. It's moving a lot smoother than I think some of the prior versions. So. Like here, for example, we're about to do this like this turn, and it's really, really smooth, right?
Yeah, it's very smooth. I mean, again, as I said, I would have believed it was you who was driving the car.
Yep.
It's just so smooth.
Yep. It's telling me to slow down even though I'm going the speed limit. Yeah, and so the one thing about this drive, or these past couple drives, is the area that we've been going has a ton. Okay, so I'm gonna be making this turn here. Is that there's a ton of construction, so a lot of the lines are gone. But again, as we know, it still needs to be able to make decisions. But I think what's happening is because a lot of the lines are gone, and when there's construction, is that's why it sometimes we'll try to be like, okay, I need to be in the middle, and that's why it's can kind of like not necessarily fishtail, but just kind of like figure out what's going on. But overall, it's like, you know, I think if things were a little bit more like well defined.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's going all the way to the right here, and then ooh, wow, look at that save. Did you see that?
Good.
Did you see that?
I know, that was well done.
Did you see that? Wow, I was literally about to take over.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
That was a good save, yeah.
That
just
was a
in
good
time,
save.
just in the good time.
Wow.
Well done, FSD. Good job.
Good job.
Oh, just with the camera, it's seeing the second set of lights. That's
Yeah. So we just went over a railroad track, and it didn't stop that time, which is good.
I know.
It's good.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened last time.
Right.
Everything's green at night, I guess, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Shout out to the Tesla up there.
yeah.
Maybe they're testing too. Okay. So here we're doing the turn. Look at that, man. That's just like, that's clean.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for me, it feels like a wide turn, but it's just doing it really well.
Right. Speed limit 30. Let's see if it detects that.
It's already going 30.
Yeah.
Oh, you were seeing if it was going to see the sign or
Right.
something?
Because ultimately that's the goal, right? Because especially
It sees that one.
it sees this. Now I think even Elon talked about it. You know, with the refresh rate of the lights, it's going to be hard to see it.
The one thing that I have, right? So if this is Tesla Vision, do you need to keep the cameras clean?
Yeah.
Right? Because I mean, obviously I clean my windshield every now and again, but imagine.
Well, the thing is, especially with the wipers, my guess is it can clean by itself if it detects it needs to be clean.
Yeah, that's true. Fair
But
enough.
the side repeaters, I don't know.
All right, so we're gonna be making a right up here. Glad it slowed down there. Okay, so here we have a bunch of a little bit too quick there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Can send that in. Any feedback is good feedback. Oh, yeah, I see it.
So far, so good. It is.
Yep.
Definitely doing a lot better. I still remember the night we got FSD.
Yep.
Yeah. This is definitely.
It's night and day.
Exactly, quantum improvement. That's for sure.
I mean, just everything, like even just getting into that lane, it's
right.
And even too, right, like what I'm noticing with the Tesla Vision is that it's making a lot more corrections. So a lot of times it would actually get really close to this curb or other things like that. And I mean, we just saw it a couple minutes ago too, right? Where it saw something and I was literally going to take over and
right, self-corrected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing I would say then for me is probably, aside from it being like smoother and better, I would say that the biggest things are probably just the fact that it's making so many more corrections because it sees things than any of the other versions. Right. Whereas in the past it was like it was somehow collectively using the camera plus the sensors, right?
Yes.
So now I would say are probably the two biggest things that are different now.
Right. I mean, as human drivers, you and I, we also make, do things and we correct ourselves, right? We bring it back to safety. I mean, as long as you have that feedback system built in.
Yep.
So even the front camera says safe to go, but the side repeater says, hey, wait a minute, you're getting too close. So you have that feedback loop. That's what we want.
So here we're going to be kind of, again, doing a turn. But yeah, it's pretty, overall, it's pretty smooth.
Pretty smooth, very graceful,
Yeah, that's the word.
I don't feel the jerks, very smooth turns. I'm actually impressed. This is very well done.
Yeah.
And this is nighttime cameras only, right?
Yeah.
It's basically like, half the brain is gone, radar is gone, right? It's just cameras now.
Yep.
So just with the cameras, you're able to do so much. I mean, things are only going to get better from here. So, yeah, that's one thing we all need to keep in mind, that this is not the done system yet. So it's a speed limit 25, and it did, what is it?
During school.
Yeah.
So it's actually probably a good thing, but yeah, I mean, I don't think it'll change during, like, unless it's like
school hours. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But one day it will, right?
Right. It should, because
the system will be communicating with Google Maps or whatever else to just like get the times.
Right, and it also knows the time, right?
Yep.
It says, hey, it's a school hour.
Yep.
So.
Well, cool. That's epic. Well, I'm gonna end this clip.
Yep.